Hello everybody, and welcome to Late Night Football. Welcome to another match reaction episode in the Premier League. It's finished. Manchester United won, Chelsea won. So, honors even, some would say, but I mean, Chelsea probably look at it as 2 points drop. United probably look at it as a point gain. I think Manchester United are at a point now where I think every point is a point gain. It just you just don't know where they're coming from at the moment, but. Chelsea were the better team. I think by far Chelsea were the better team. Probably should have won the game. Probably should have scored maybe 3 or 4 goals as well. There were some very, very good chances that was spurned at the Reece James, hit the crossbar. And Alonso, of course, scored his goal. But then there was, Havertz had a good chance as well where he hit straight at tehey. So there were a few good openings, a few good chances created. I think there was one also Havertz where he hit the side netting when he should have probably tried to work tehey more. So I mean, there was definitely chances, and I thought Reece James was sensational throughout that game. It's interesting, isn't it? England have two great right backs at the same time, who they were fighting for post. The good thing is, of course, James can also play as the right centre back, so you could probably play the two of them together in a back five. But I mean, James was great. The one thing though that I will say is that as good as James was, and he was very good going forward and back. And that's a debate whether he's better than Trent. I think is another debate for another day. But what I did think was that he was helped a lot by the way United played as well on that left hand side, United's left, because I thought Alex Telles he struggled for major portions of the game. I don't think he had a bad game because I think he did as well as he could, because he's not supposed to be marking James. He's supposed to be marking who was playing on the left. It's probably they were rotating between Havertz, Mount, and Werner. So he's supposed to be marking the left winger. What was happening was that every time, James was getting forward, Marcus Rashford just wasn't covering. Marcus Rashford, I don't know what has gone on with him. I thought he was, and it's hard to make a case for anybody else, but I thought he was the worst player on the pitch. I mean, it could be a lot of contenders for that from the United team, but he was the worst player on the pitch. He just looked disinterested. He looked like he couldn't, he didn't care. I don't know what it was with him, but he just didn't look like it looked like he wanted to be anywhere but on that pitch at that moment. He's jogging, not tracking back. There were a few times when he was tracking back, and then he tried and he was kind of failing as well, half-hearted challenges as well. So I don't know what it was with him, and this was a perfect opportunity for him to show that what he can do on that left wing. But he was anonymous throughout the game, and one chance that he had to run behind you could kind of see what he was going to do. Even Azpilicueta knew what he was going to do, and he just says, "Okay, there you go, take it," and then it goes away, and the chance, there was no chance really, but it just went away. So James was helped a lot by what United were doing on their left hand side. I thought it was great. The Chelsea's goal was good. It was well worked. It was a nice little cross that comes in, and Alonso just puts his foot through it and gets a nice little connection on it. Those are the kind of goals you like, though, when you get a nice little connection on the ball and it goes in. It's not that Kante had a good game as well. I don't think anyone Chelsea had a bad game. I don't think anybody, they were wasteful. They were sloppy in the final third, but I don't think anybody really had a bad game as such. I think they were just average, and that's the scoreline reflects that. Chelsea were average. When if they were good, they probably would have won the game. And being average means that they dropped 2 points when they probably should have got it. But the league is meaningless at this point for them anyway. So I don't think they'll put too much stock into it. The key point, of course, would be this performance is not going to get them the win over Liverpool. So they need to kind of go up a level at least ahead of that final against Liverpool. So that's probably what they will be thinking about, and so Tuchel will be thinking about as well. From United's perspective, I mean, what more can be said than as I said, Cristiano Ronaldo was that one chance that he got. I thought he was the best player on the pitch, by the way, as well. I think Cristiano Ronaldo was. It's hard to make a case for anyone to be good, but Ronaldo probably is the only one, because he had, even aside from the goal, he had some good touches. He had made some good runs. He actually probably could have, made the chance. Even the overhead kick, he actually shinned it. Otherwise, that could have been a chance as well. So I thought he had a very good game all round. I thought he looked good. Matic looked good when he came on as well. And Matic, of course, also looked. Oh, he looked good as well. I think as in midfield. I think it's between Matic and Ronaldo who you really pick as the best player on the pitch. I think both of them had equally good performances. But that goal from Ronaldo is that's the reason why he's there. People might say he's a problem. People might say he's whatever he's done. The reality is, without him, United would probably be mid-table. It'd probably be 9th to 10th at this point without him. And I'm not talking about the goals that he scored, just the presence that he brings to the team. I think without him, United would definitely be 9th or 10th. It's him who has kept them in those European spots. And that goal that he took was brilliant, and that's really the only clear-cut chance that United created to all game. and it falls to the guy who takes it. I mean, again, if there was if it was Rashford, it was Martial, it was Greenwood, I don't think that goal goes in. So from I shouldn't be talking about Greenwood anyway, but yeah, so it was a good performance from Ronaldo. The game belonged to James, so it was fantastic. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I think United look better defensively as well as compared to Arsenal. I think Lindelof, Varane, they do work better as a pairing as opposed to Maguire. So that's there as well. It's hard. I mean, the performance has been better from Liverpool and it's been better from Arsenal as well. So there's improvement. The problem is it's hard not to improve when you've been so bad all season. But will that really mean much come the end of the season? I don't know. It's a good point to gain for the Europa League spots because that's where it's at now. For United, they definitely need to get one of those 2 spots for the Europa League. They need to make sure that they get that. So it's a good result in that perspective. But I mean, it's not one that does anything for either team really. I mean, it's more about where they go from here. But anyway, anyway, I don't know. Congratulations to either team. I think congratulations to the fans who watched that game, whether they stayed up late night to watch it in Asia or they went to the stadium to watch it in England. Congratulations to the fans who were sitting through that game and getting through that game. I think that's what it is. It's finished 1-1. If you did enjoy the video, please remember to smash a like and share this video with your friends as well. I always appreciate the support, and please do subscribe to our channel and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. We always appreciate your support in that. We want to keep growing this channel. We recently crossed 600 followers on Facebook and 150 subscribers on YouTube. We're really excited about that. We want to keep growing, and we really appreciate your support for that. Thank you so much. Take care and have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.